So, Idia, I understand you studied the sword with Einherja. But what about this Barris person? He's from Eternia too, we?
Yeah, how many years ago was it when we first met? I remember it was just after I joined Master's school. That winter, Eternia was full of talk of an abominable snowman. Supposedly it was prowling the western corridor and ambushing unwary travelers. So I decided to go and deal with it myself.
How old were you then?
10? 12? Old enough to handle a sword, I can say that.
What? Nobody tried to stop you?
Sure, they tried, but I was having none of it. I even convinced Alternus to come with me.
Convinced or forced?
Anyway, we headed straight for the western corridor. But Einherja caught us before we got there. She'd been sent to bring me back. Alternus tried to help me get away, but Einherja got the jump on him, and my little game was over. Oh, you should have heard me whine. Einherja couldn't wait to get me back to town. But after all the running around and chasing, we were pretty exhausted, all three of us. That's when the blizzard hit. The world turned white. We could barely see, and then a giant figure slowly emerged.
The abominable snowman!
He knocked out Einherja before she knew what hit her. Alternus moved to protect me, but soon he too was on the ground, unconscious. Then it was my turn. I don't know how much time passed. I awoke inside a cave, warmed by a small campfire. When I looked around me, I saw Einherja on the ground, and also Alternus, battered and beaten. Then I heard the thud of heavy footsteps, and a giant shadow loomed across the cave wall.
The abominable snowman!
I knew it had come to eat us, but I didn't even have the strength to stand. I trembled in terror as the giant slowly turned and bared its gruesome fangs at me.
Yikes!
Ah! Then, I passed out again. Several days later, I was kneeling on the floor in fencing class, getting a real dressing down from Master. Father had already given me a spanking I wouldn't soon forget. It still stings just thinking about it.
Wow, so, you made it out alive?
Well, obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't be here telling you the story, would I?
Well, so, what happened to the, abominable snowman? Let me guess. It was actually Barris, right? What? Barris was the abominable snowman?
Don't be silly. Sir Heinkel had ordered Barris to chase the monster away.
Whew, that's a relief. But there really was an abominable snowman?
Kind of. As it turned out, it was just an ice golem that had escaped captivity. It had knocked us out before we could get a good look at it. But Barris showed up and drove it off before it could do any real damage.
Huh. Then after, in the cave...
It was Barris who carried us there, to keep us warm and treat our wounds.
So the second time you passed out, that was Barris?
Yeah, that really cheesed him off. I just grinned at you and you conked out like I was some hulking beast, he said. I guess it hurt his feelings or something. Maybe he's more sensitive than he looks. Every time he saw me, he'd bring up how I fainted at the sight of him. Anyway, he and Alternus ended up as good friends. And Einherja joined Master's school to study the spear. I guess you could say it was the abominable snowman who brought us all together. Anyhow, those two are impossible to talk to. Stubborn as behemoths, the both of them.
What was it they say? Birds of a feather?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Yes! This vase is a pristine specimen of Golden Era Twilight porcelain.
Isn't that a mustard jar from a local alehouse?
Yes. At a glance, it does appear that way. But we cannot discount the possibility that it is a priceless artifact. Mark it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Really, though, just how long does she intend to keep me waiting?
And who might that be, ma'am?
That idiot girl! Hasn't she made a decision yet? While I could continue to expound on the wonders of Luxembourg's cultural heritage sites, I do have other important tasks on my plate!
Indeed, ma'am. If you could just wait another 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1!
Excuse me?
Well, it certainly took you long enough. We've been waiting, you know. Now zip those lips, no chit-chat. Tell me, Superintendent, what is your opinion of the situation? Come! Shall we separate boys and girls in the new school or not? Let's have it out of you, no dawdling.
Well, you see,
Enough waffling! Are you trying to vex me, you vexing vixen? Can't you make a simple decision?
Hang in there, Idia. Take as much time as you need, Idia. After all, your choice is probably going to drag us into a battle against the losing faction.
believe me, I know. Florum's new school should keep students separated by gender.
And your reasons,
It's true that Florum has established an equal rights law. Men and women can both make their homes here. And even the Sacred Flower Festival has... Oh, never mind. Just come out already. I know you're gonna show up.
That's right! I ain't going anywhere! Equal opportunities for men and women! One school for all! Yeah! Equal opportunities for men and women! One school for all!
Do you even know what you're saying?
Was it truly one school for all? Oh, I do love history and culture, but this is the first time I'm hearing of such equal opportunities.
You better believe it, lady! Equal opportunities are what it's all about! Gotta give everyone a chance to really soar! You know what I mean?
Oh my! I do! I could not agree more! Soaring! Yes! Oh, I believe in you! I'm sure you can do it!
Huh? Do what? What's she going on about? Who is this crazy old lady?
Miss Yu DeWitt, Chancellor of Education from Al Campus.
Al's campus? Look, are we gonna settle this or what?
What do you mean, settle it? Why does everything have to be a fight with you?
Why? Wait, I've got it! Zip those lips and lift those fists! All right then, but I'm putting my money on these muscles right here! Yeah! I'm the holder of the Monk Asterisk! You got that? Barris Lair! Here to wipe the floor with ya! Yeah! Just impossible! Best 2 out of 3, huh?
Forget about it.
Oh, come on! Why you gotta be so cruel, Lydia?
Yes, yes, yes. Very cruel, very cold, and very commonplace. That she is. Yes, yes.
Fine then. We're out of here. Come on, Betty.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's sweaty. Sweaty tracksuit.
See you around, Lydia.
Sorry, was that? Oh, my. You're the one in favor of separate education for boys and girls, aren't you? Oh, I've heard all about your stance from Superintendent Lee here. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Your ideals have thoroughly impressed me. Oh, yes, so splendid, splendid ideals. I'm quite committed to establishing Florum's new school with the genders divided, as nature intended.
I can't thank you enough, ma'am. And, what of Mr. Tracksuit? Will he be joining the faculty as well?
Ah, I see. Oh, yes, I do. It's only natural. Yes, it is. All that time fighting with each other, passions high as you fought for your ideals. Love blooms on the battlefield. Oh, what a joy! Don't let the good ones get away, my girl. Go running to his side right now. Go, go, go!
Yes, ma'am!
Do you think I chose...
The right side? I'd say so. I mean, look at all the happy faces around us.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'd say you have a future in education, Idia. Perhaps I should come work at this new school of yours.
Don't you start teasing me too. My tenure as interim superintendent ends today. Besides, what would you even teach?
Where to begin? Physics, ballistics, aerodynamics. All the subjects necessary for taking to the air and descending with force on an unsuspecting foe.
Whoa, that's some pretty heavy stuff.
And you expected any less of me?
I expected something... different.
I have a message here for Miss Anheria Venus.
A message? From whom? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just hear it.
Yes, 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 she says it doesn't matter. So let's hear it, Prima, out loud, if you would.
Yes, ma'am. Allow me. Dear Anheria, I hope this letter finds you well. I must say your request has moved me. I would be delighted to have you as a student. I will instruct you in the womanly arts of flower arranging, tea ceremony, cooking, and of course how to manage a household of your own.
Huh?
That's quite enough. Consider the message delivered. No need to read any further.
Worry not. I promise that with time, we will make you into the kind of woman that any man would be proud to marry. Yours truly, the matriarch of Florum.
Wait, when you said you were here for your training...
Yes, yes, indeed. It takes true training to be the perfect bride. You mustn't neglect your feminine side. Oh, don't you worry about a thing, dear. I believe in you. Yes, yes, yes. Even you can find a husband someday.
Anheria, wait!
Maybe you should let her go.
After all, an honorable warrior knows when to show mercy to the defeated.
Idia, you're late.
I'm sorry, sir. Wait. Why am I apologizing again?
Now then, allow me to bring you up to speed.
No, that's okay. I've got all the major points down.
Oh, some kind of master detective now, are we?
The murderer is within our midst!
Soames, get yourself under control, or I'll do it for you.
So sorry, Uncle. I've just always wanted to say that.
Well, he's not entirely wrong.
What is it, Idia? Does something not meet your satisfaction? We have Madame Golddigger confined to the upper floor, and a stiff watch on the only stairway that can reach her.
Good. Just don't forget that last bit.
Understood.
Kikyo, I'd like you to stay right here if you would. If anyone comes near you, no matter who they are, cut them down at once. Just trust me.
Now will you tell me why we have one of my men disguised as Madame Golddigger?
Shh! That's just between us. No one else can know.
Very well then.
All right. Now we just have to wait for the guilty party to get impatient and slip up.
A note? I shall follow where you go. This is the last words of Madame Golddigger?
She didn't die yet, you bozo!
Yet?
This long and still nothing? I expected you to blow your cover by now.
Sorry, but what are you talking about?
I was just wondering how the true criminal, or rather the man who would have become the true criminal in this case, might feel. If he would only let go of all of his jealousy and envy for other people's family lines, everything could be different.
I don't quite follow you.
What about you, Sholmes? Have you decided what you're going to do with your future?
Ponder as I might, I simply can't quite make up my mind. Am I best suited to the life of an inspector, tirelessly pursuing criminals through steady, thorough investigation? Or am I destined to become a genius detective, using logic and inspiration to track down the most evasive criminal masterminds?
You gotta pick one, huh? I think you should follow in Heinkel's footsteps. You'd make a great inspector. Now's not the time for you to be running around on your own as a private eye, with nothing to guide you but your hunches. Start off by working with people who have experience. Learn the ropes of how to investigate, then go from there. If you do that, I bet you'll make a great inspector someday.
Why, yes! When you put it that way, it's elementary! I'll train to become an inspector under my dear Uncle Heinkel's tutelage.
Kikyo?
I was asked by your parents to help you find a job. A sheltered little fool I barely have any ties to, but still I agreed to watch over you, even though I would rather do anything else. And this is how you repay me, you ingrate?
Kikyo?
And you. I knew you had more muscles than brains, but are you truly so foolish as to think that you could suggest that Sholmes become an inspector and it wouldn't end with you battling me, Idia?
Oh, give me a break.
the silent sleuth Ninja Konoe Kikyo appears.
That's what you want to say, right? So let's get on with it already.
So I lost to you. Who'd have thought you were this strong?
Who are you?
The game is up, Whitson. There's no place for you to run.
What?
You hoped that I wouldn't follow my Uncle Heinkel in his line of work. You didn't want a formal investigation to uncover the truth, that you were here at this very fort 2 years ago. That you knew of a certain feature of this fort, and that you...
Let us end this charade.
Whoa!
When all you had was a laughable dream of becoming a private investigator, I could turn a blind eye. But when you finally gave up your ridiculous posturing and did some real detective work, you became quite the nuisance.
What have you done with Kikyo?
I don't have to answer to you. If you care so much, find her yourself.
Get back here! Oh, he got away.
And so they found the real Kikyo bound up in another of the fort's hidden corridors?
That's right. I'm just relieved she wasn't hurt. Sholmes says she was lured out by a false promise of information, then taken captive.
But in the end, we still don't know the truth of what happened?
Well, thanks to Inspector Heinkel's investigation, several facts have come to light.
Lord Gulliver's murder was the sole work of Madame Goldiga, who was after his fortune from the beginning. She heard about the hidden corridor from Whitson. Apparently those two have a history together.
She just happened to hear about it?
Whitson mentioned the corridors when Lady Goldiga told him that her husband planned to purchase Starkford. Perhaps he also mentioned how ideally suited it was for staging the perfect murder.
A murder she then decided to carry out.
Whatever he knew or didn't know, Whitson hurried to the crime scene under the pretense of investigating with Sholmes. Then Madame Goldiga misread his intentions, thinking he was there to help her. She tried over and over to get him on her side. In the end, she even tried threatening him, though we'll never be sure with what.
But what about the note we found? I shall follow where you go.
There were quite a few theories flying around about that note, weren't there? The Madam might have written it, or...
The truth seems to be that Lord Gulliver wrote that note himself.
He did?
I guess coming to Starkford and getting caught up in its history sparked the creative urge in him. That note was from a novel he was working on. They found the continuation of it with the rest of his belongings.
Oh, so it was just a red herring.
Forgive me. It's my fault for jumping to conclusions like I did.
Apologizing for a bad hunch? Who are you, and what did you do with the real Sholmes?
I'll take that as a compliment. Inspector Heinkel has been teaching me what it means to truly be a part of a real investigative team.
Sholmes, we have a case.
Yes, sir.
Go cordon off the scene and begin collecting evidence. I'll get there as soon as I can.
Yes, sir.
Crack that whip, Heinkel. Looks like you have some high hopes for him.
Well, as it turns out, his insight has proved quite invaluable to our investigations. The day might even come when he's the one ordering me around.
You don't seem too upset about that.
If you'll excuse me, I'm due at the scene. I can't let that sniveling little upstart think he's in charge quite yet. Be well, Idia.
It seems you chose well, Idia. Everything's working out wonderfully.
Yep. Not bad if I do say so myself. And I'm relieved that I gave Sholmes good advice for his future, too.
Excuse me, can I get a soybean mochi and another cup of strong tea?
Make that 2.
One for me, too. Let's make it 5 sets.
Coming right up!
But there's only 4 of... Oh.
this again. This guy's gonna hurt himself when he whirls around, and we're gonna...
Whoa! Ow!
It seems this man is destined to be injured here.
'Tis but a scratch. Don't worry about... Ow!
Please don't force yourself. Here, come and sit down.
It doesn't look like anything's broken, but I'd still say take it easy for a while.
Well, that won't do. I just got in a rush order, too.
For the ominous party that left for Grabkeep, right?
How did you know?
Here we go again.
So what should we do?
It's not like we have a choice. We'll just have to deliver the food.
But if we do that, won't we?
Maybe if we... No, we have to do it.
Agreed. Then let's prepare ourselves as best we can. Sir, I think we're gonna need more food than you have there.
And I need you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say.
All right.
was so good. I'm stuffed.
Magnolia, you've really become an amazing chef.
Tell me about it. I really look forward to the days when you're on kitchen duty.
Vaimon, you're too kind. Now, wait right there while I get dessert.
Dessert, too? This is a treat. Ow, 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 ow!
What's wrong, you?
My muscles. Oh, they're cramping up. Ow!
You remember, don't you, Magnolia? His little problem?
Oh, wee! You're terrified of ghosts! A real scaredy cat!
Well, hey, but they're the only thing I'm scared of, remember?
Yeah, your only fear. You've been hunched over in terror since we got here. Your muscles are bound to feel the strain.
But Idia, you don't like ghosts either. You said so.
Who does? But they don't make me completely lock up in terror like you. Anyway, I think I'm going to get some fresh air.
Wait, where are you going?
Just getting in a little exercise. Gotta make room for dessert.
I really admire her commitment. To dessert, I mean.
Indeed. Braving these pitch-black corridors and narrow stairs, with evil spirits lurking around every corner. So, what's the story with this keep anyway?
Well, it all goes back to... Was that Idia? What's she doing?
Idia? Are you all right out there?
Yep, I was just taking some practice swings and, hit the wall by mistake.
That must have been some swing if we heard it all the way in here.
Did you hear that? It sounded like small bits of debris coming down from the ceiling.
You know, these walls are really fragile. I mean, I barely touched this one. I think we should just knock through the walls instead of following the passageways.
I don't think that's practical. They're way too thick for that. She probably just knocked some plaster off the surface. That's all.
In any case, Idia, please stop hitting the walls.
Huh? What's this about walls? Oh, she's amazing. Oh, you really topped yourself this time.
Really? Merci beaucoup.
What? Hey, how did he...
2 seconds before it was ready, she just appeared next to me, spoon in hand.
Like... a ghost? You know, I'm still hearing a lot of falling debris.
Did you taste this, everyone? This is to die for.
We've found it at last! With this, the ultimate magic is...
Ominous, Artemia! We've got to get out of here now!
Huh? An earthquake?
We were still too late?
All together, Idia?
Oh, so we ended up here again. How's the exit?
Just the same as last time.
We're boxed in good and tight.
I was afraid you might say that. Fine, let's go and talk to them. Maybe they'll actually listen.
Idia! What are you here for?
Why, Idia here? For battle?
They don't remember anything.
So it seems. Oh well. That might actually be for the best. Listen, Ominous. It looks like we're all trapped here. There's no way we're getting through the rubble. Not without the ultimate monster magic. Femtoflare.
How do you...
But you still have to refine the incantation further before Bahamut can have any chance at mastering it. Well, that about cover it?
How could you possibly... You cheeky little...
Don't worry. I'm sure my father will...
Yeah, your dad is putting together a rescue party as we speak. Risotto! Watch your step over there! You don't want to injure that foot of yours!
Right.
We've brought plenty of food with us. We should have more than enough, whichever way we choose to go.
Whichever way?
Choose?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Whether we choose to split the food evenly, or pin all our hopes on Ominous. Idiot! Tyrant! No right!
That's right! You just waltz in here, and you think you get to decide everything?
I do. Artemia, you think that the food should be split evenly among everyone here. And Ominous, you say we need to ensure that Bahamut survives and masters Femtoflare for the entire world's sake. I make my decision fully understanding both sides of the argument. But we don't have much time.
Careful, Idia.
Whichever choice you make, we'll be facing stiff opposition from the losing party.
Here we go again. What should I do?
What have you decided, Idia?
I have to bet on the Femtoflare. Idia! Serious? I'm sorry, Artemia. I understand how you feel, I really do, but... Idia, all life equal. Human to gone, all same. All same. Idia, wrong. Wrong must be right. Artemia make right. Ranger Artemia battle. Make Idia right.
Femto Flare.
Welcome back.
Tiz, where is everyone?
Yu's right here. And Magnolia's safe too.
And Dominus and Bahamut?
They're fine. They woke up 3 days ago and have spent every waking hour in the baths.
And Artemia? The kids?
They're all fine. Ominous held on to one last fire and cast it to burn away some of the debris. It's not like everyone was completely unscathed, but really no more than a few scratches here and there.
Apparently Ominous managed to pull off Femto Flare a full 4 days earlier than we'd expected.
I'm sure we have you to thank for that as well, always coaching Bahamut.
And Artemia?
People seem to think she hasn't gone far, but who can say? You have regrets?
No. I know I did what I could. I chose what I thought was for the best. I know things aren't perfect, but right now I just want to celebrate the fact that everyone made it out.
Yeah, I can understand that.
What is the meaning of this? Right in the front hall. My, would you look at that? Wild boar and deer and, oh, so much! Miss Idia, look at all the game meat someone sent you. I hope it will help you recover your strength. Oh, there's a letter here as well. Let me see. Everyone alive. Respect. Idia eat meat. Grow strong. Then battle again. Roar. You'd best eat up. Someone is looking forward to a rematch.
Oh, honestly, does she like to fight that much? I'm starving.